Alright, welcome to the last video for the Airbus A330-200 tutorial. As you can see, the plane is finished. It is done in US Airways livery. I originally planned this plane to be in the Hawaiian Airlines livery, though I haven't done a US Airways one, so I decided to make this plane in the US Airways logo instead of doing two planes. Before we start, let me do a little review for the wing flaps, and also take a little time at the tail logo, as I've been asked how I make the liveries. I can't go into detail how I make it because some of the liveries is too hard, and also it is specific for that airline, so you can't really use that livery for every plane. But so for the wings, the wing flaps, you can see I used gray wool for the flaps. So in the front, the beginning here, start 3 blocks away from the body. So you can see this first row here, and then keeping 1 block space on the front, and you just follow the pattern with the gray wool along down the wing, and then you end in the first segment here, 1 block away from the wing attachment, and again keep 1 block spacing to the front. In this first segment. These next segments all along the wing here, it comprises of six segments, and again you want to start 1 block away from the wing attachment. So you can see this first row here, and then these middle blocks here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 9 blocks in between each black or gray wool, each segment. And you go down along the wing again, keeping 1 block space in the front of it, and you want to use that 9 blocks, 9 block spacing, and you do it in 6 segments along the wing, as you can see. So there's 6 rows of it all along the wing towards the wingtip. And for the back of the wing, here you leave 4 block spacings in the back. Put this gray wool straight across here, and then you have the air brakes here. So it's 7 blocks in the middle here. You want to start 4 blocks away from the body. So you have this first row 4 blocks away. You leave 1 block space in between. And then you come down here, and the next one again you leave in the 4 block space here along this row, and then for the rest of the flaps here, you want to leave just 2 block spacing, and again follow the pattern down along the wing, going 2, 3, 2, 3 as the pattern goes, leaving a 2 block spacing. And for the air brakes again along the wing, you leave a 1 block spacing, as you can see, and there is 6 blocks in between the gray wool segments, as you can see. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have the gray wool, then you have 4, 5, 6, and then the gray wool again. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those segments along the wing. So you can see it on the overhead shot. And this next segment here, we'll start 1 block away from this one here, so you leave 1 block spacing. Bring this one here. This is, let's see, this is 4 blocks high. Then you want to go 2 across, 2 across, 2 across, 2 across all the way. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. So after the 6, 2 block across here. Bring this gray wool down, and then continue again with 2, going 2 across. You want to do it 5 more times, and then you get to this point here. So that's basically the wing flaps for the wings. So you can see the overhead shot here. Alright, so let's go to the tail section. So I'll pause here so you can see it a little. Somebody asked me to take a little time. Here, basically the logo is almost centered in the middle of the plane. I believe it was 11 blocks high. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks high. So this row starts 9 blocks off the bottom, 2 blocks from the back. It is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks long. So these 2 rows is 10 blocks long. And you can see this row is 2 wide, 3 up. And these blocks here, these 2 rows are 7 blocks wide. And that will make the flag logo for the plane. I use white wool for this line here. This is 5 blocks above the logo, and then the red wool for the rest of the tail. And that's basically how I did the tail logo. You can also see the stripes along the body here. There are actually supposed to be 4 stripes, not 3, but it was impossible for me to make the 4th one, so I left it at 3. So there's, even at my scaling, there's some what do you say, improvisions, and I have to improvise. Gotta forget what the word is, but I have to compromise the logo somewhat, because even at my scaling it still won't fit. And talking about scaling, I should clear it up. I scaled at 1 foot per block. I guess I was saying it wrong. At 1 feet per block, it's supposed to be 1 foot per block. But I kind of figured people would have already understood what it meant. But so you can see, well, there's nothing really around to scale it at. So let me take an overhead shot here. Let me go up. It's turning nighttime pretty soon. So you can kind of see the scale. Actually, let me pull up the map. You can actually kind of see the size of this. So if you see the map, well, the other parts are not uncovered yet, but you can kind of see how big the plane is to the Minecraft world. It's basically 3 times the size of the Minecraft world. I don't scale at the Minecraft world size, it is too small. Let me turn it to the daytime. Minecraft scales, I believe it is 3 feet per block, which is about, I think it's supposed to be 1 meter per block, which is roughly 3 feet. It's like 3.3 feet in a meter. But yeah, that is too small. I would never be able to do the logos or the lettering for the planes scaling at that size, so I build a lot bigger at 1 foot per block. So basically this is the finished product for the A330. I think it came out a lot better than my previous A330 I did do. So you take a spin around the plane. I actually made an error in the previous A330 I did. If you guys have seen the previous one, it was the Hawaiian Airlines A330-200. I did the wings wrong in that one. I used the A330-300's wings. For some reason I got mixed up in the measurements when I was looking at it. I actually was looking at the -300 while I was making it, and came to realize the wing was off. But yeah, so I like the way this one came out. I do apologize for the length of time it has taken me to complete this tutorial. I just haven't had a lot of time to be on Minecraft and make these videos. I'll probably be slowing down in my videos. As those who have subscribe to me and follow me know I've been putting videos out previously pretty quickly. Usually about every 2 weeks or so I was doing it, which is pretty much a lot faster than a lot of other people. But lately I haven't had much time, and I'll probably be slowing down in making these videos. But I have 2 more planes I already have finished. I've just got to make the videos for it. They'll probably be coming out in the next couple of weeks, and I will make the next tutorial be on the 787, though I have a few regular plane builds I'm gonna do first, so that tutorial will take a while to get to. I'm not sure when I will be able to do it. One thing you may notice actually as I'm on this side, as you can see, the logo is backwards. That's usually how it comes out when I build. The tail section is only 1 block wide, so you can see I use only 1 block, as 3 block wide would to me would be kind of too thick. You can make it 3 blocks if you want, and then you can make the logo face correctly. Most liveries I do is not directional, meaning it doesn't face one way on one side and face the other way on the opposite side. Most will face the same direction on either side, so like when I build on one side, it will automatically show on the other side the same way, which is why this logo comes out backwards. But I leave it as such. As I said, 3 blocks wide to me would be a little too thick. And so that'll be the end for the video. Let me take another spin for the side view so you can see the plane. And I hope everybody enjoyed it and was able to follow along decently. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one.